The families of all the people that Ned Nwoko buy, they are crying out now on social media. Families of all the people he ended their life and everything he did, allegedly, they are online crying out for justice. And I'm going to be adding it on the screen. This one is his bodyguard. If you watch Regina Daniels' marriage or the video during that time, you will also see this man there. He was actually Regina Daniels' ex-husband's bodyguard. That's Ned Nwoko's bodyguard. This man, his name is Blessing. His family, they are crying out on social media saying that he died in Ned Nwoko's house. He lost his breath because of the things that happened in Ned Nwoko's house. And Ned Nwoko covered it that today he didn't get any justice. And that Regina Daniels, she was dead then, because then she was still a young wife to Ned Nwoko. Their marriage was still early. And you can see the man looking at him. You know him from the video when she got married. This Ned Nwoko security was very popular then because it was always around Ned Nwoko. So when the man disappeared, a lot of people started questioning Ned Nwoko's activities.
Information just reaching us is that Ned Nwoko has been allegedly arrested. And you know why? Over 77 families have come out to say that he pied their family members. We don't know how true this is, but we are keeping you posted as the news unfolds. Meanwhile, before we proceed, if this is your first time of checking out our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell where you get first-hand information when we drop our new videos. Now, from their marital breakdown to the heated conversations about age, power, and now that viral slap comment, the drama is getting messier. Information reaching us this morning is that Ned Nwoko is behind bars. Though not fully confirmed, but you should know behind every rumor there is a hidden truth. When Regina Daniels' marriage to Ned Nwoko first hit the internet, it broke social media. She was young, beautiful, and already one of Nollywood's brightest rising stars. He was a billionaire businessman and politician, decades older, with wives and children already. Back in 2019, reports circulated that Regina was just 17 years old when the traditional rites of marriage were performed. Others claim she was already 18 or 19 at the time. Either way, it sparked one burning question across Nigeria. Was Regina Daniels too young to marry Ned Nwoko? As expected, the internet was divided. Some people saw it as a case of love and choice. Others saw it as a symbol of how power and wealth can blur moral boundaries. Celebrities, influencers, and ordinary fans weighed in, calling it everything from a love story to a cultural scandal. But things didn't stop there. Recently, the conversation reignited, this time over a viral interview clip featuring Ned Nwoko himself, where he said he married Regina when she was 21 and not 17, as she has claimed. In fact, he released a voter's card to back up his claim. Unfortunately, the police are not buying that, and it is allegedly that Ned Nwoko has been arrested for marrying an underage girl. And if you don't know, any girl below 18 years in Nigeria is seen as an underage. And even though she consents to marrying anybody, the Nigerian justice system doesn't support it. In another leaked tape, Ned Nwoko was talking about discipline in marriage. And he also talked about he going the extra miles to slap any lady not doing what he wants. And then came the statement that sent shockwaves online. He said, and I quote, "If my wife misbehaves, I can slap her." The internet exploded. People couldn't believe what they heard.
Lived in the UK for years. You know, you cannot go to a court in the UK here and tell the court, I slapped her 2 times. You can't say that.
I will say that.
No, you won't say that. In the UK, yeah? You won't.
I will say that anywhere. Let me tell you.
In the UK?
Oh, yes. Let me tell you. I will slap if my wife does something.
One person in the video, reportedly a British interviewer, immediately replied, "You can do that here in the UK. That's against the law." That single exchange sparked a storm of reactions across social media, from shock and anger to cultural reflection and fierce debate. Some of Ned's defenders argued that his words were taken out of context. They claimed he was speaking from a traditional African perspective, where elders often speak figuratively about discipline in marriage. But others weren't buying it. To many Nigerians, especially women, that statement felt like a window into a much deeper problem: the normalization of control and domestic violence in relationships. Through all of this, people couldn't help but wonder, what does Regina Daniels really think about all this? She's been silent through much of the noise, focusing on her family, children, and career. And recently, she was only celebrating the release of her brother from prison. But her silence these days has only fueled speculation. Many fans have pointed out the power dynamics in their marriage, the huge age gap, the influence, and the fact that she entered the marriage as a teenager. To some, this is a story of love. To others, it's a story of power and control. On X, one user wrote, "No matter how rich or traditional you are, saying you can slap your wife is unacceptable." This is 2025, not 1925. Another replied, "People keep forgetting that Regina was just a girl when this marriage started. She's grown into a woman under constant public pressure." And on TikTok, the comments were just as intense. Some called for Regina to speak out, others urged Ned to apologize. Someone also said he should have not married her when she was 17. At least you should have waited till when she was 18 before you marry her. But the real conversation underneath all of this drama was clear. How far should cultural value go when they conflict with human rights and respect in marriage? This controversy isn't just about Ned and Regina anymore. It's about the larger issue of how society treats young women, especially when love and money and tradition intersect. It's about how fame amplifies private choices and how social media turns every whisper into wildfire. And it's about power, who holds it, how it's used, and how it crosses the line. Whether you believe their marriage was true love or built on convenience, the truth is Ned Nwoko is behind bars presently. So I leave you with this question. At what point does love stop being love and start being control? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Ned Nwoko's words were misunderstood, or did they reveal something deeper? And how do you see Regina's journey through all of this? I believe in the next few days we will get to know more of what is happening. One thing I'm sure of, when you have proofs to back up your statement, you can always be on the side of the law. Did Regina marry Ned when she was 17? Or did she marry Ned when she was 21? In the next few days, we'll get to know. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you found this discussion powerful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more real conversations on celebrity culture, relationships, and truth beyond the headlines. I leave you with these parting words. Do everything to stay with the one you love, because when things go haywire, she can't deny you with her whole might. Until next time, stay informed and stay human. Bye.